Live from the Maine East High School Fieldhouse in Park Ridge, Illinois, WMTH-TV is proud to present Varsity Boys Volleyball. Tonight, the Maine East Blue Demons take on the Spartans of Glenbrook North. Hello, everyone, along with camera operator Pallavi Raju, producer Bella Massini, and camera operator Nilesh Patel. I'm Phil Ash, and thank you for joining us on YouTube.com as we bring you Varsity Boys Volleyball. The starters for the Maine East squad: we'll bring those to you in a minute. Having a bit of a problem here with our PA announcer. Can't quite hear the starters as they're being announced. We'll bring those to you. But for Coach Kaliza and the Maine East Varsity Boys Volleyball team, it's been a year of transition. Their record coming into tonight is 9-12 overall. They find themselves 1-4 in conference. According to Coach Kaliza, they are struggling. However, they do have enormous potential. Their one victory in conference came over Vernon Hills, which is one of the top-ranked volleyball programs in the area and tops in the CSL North Conference. They take on another foe tonight in the Spartans of Glenbrook North, and it'll be interesting to see which Blue Demon squad shows up. In other news for the Blue Demons, they will be getting a star player back very soon from an absolute horrendous injury. We're talking, of course, about number 20, Ryan Vu, will be returning with a clean bill of health after suffering a broken back. We don't expect to see him in action tonight, but he should be joining the squad as they wind down the season here of 2019. We will now pause for our national anthem. Okay. As we get set for tonight's game, want to remind you all you can find this in its entirety on YouTube.com. Subscribe to our channel, WMTH-TV. You can get this live broadcast along with archived sporting events, performing arts events, and class projects, all sorts of wonderful things right at your fingertips. We appreciate the subscribe and the like as we get set. Starters as they are taken here, we have Nick Mazuga, David Bobila, Aaron Adamala, Gurleen Singh, and Ryan Vu. All right, Maine East will be set to serve. Brandon Brucall serves it over to the Spartans, able to dig it out, set up their offense. Nice dig there, spike to set it up. And point to the Spartans as that was spiked out of bounds. Spartans serve it over, and that is out of bounds. And we're tied up 1-1. So again, a bit of a transition year for this Blue Demon squad. They're 1-4 in conference, but they did beat a top-ranked team, so it will be very interesting to see which team shows up tonight. And the Spartans spike it out of bounds, so 2 quick points. Early score 2-1 Maine East here in the first set in the early going. And again, Robert Alcala to serve it again for Maine East. Alcala serves it over. Returned and set up. And point to Maine East. Some sloppy play early by the Spartans here, having some issues getting over net on the spike in the offense and some out of bounds. That time they get it over. Dig attempt there fails, and it's a side out. Point to the Spartans. Alcala couldn't quite get to that one on the dig. Paul Wyszynski of the Spartans to serve. Throws the ball up there and gets it over. Dug out of there, sets up the offense. And quick point back to the Blue Demons, spiked down by number 4, Sam Huang. 4-2 Maine East here in the first set. Huang serves it over, and that's out of bounds, side out to the Spartans. So a little bit of inconsistent serves early by both sides. Haven't quite had too much volley action as of yet. It's been some quick points scored to either side. Served over by Louis Batang. Dug out of there, sets up, spikes it down, and that is also out of bounds. And it's just like that, we are tied up at 4 apiece. Louis Batang again with the serve, the 5'10" senior. Excuse me, he's a sophomore. Right in front of the net there, David Bobila tried to set it up, probably should have just spiked it over, and a bit of a miscommunication by the offense of the Demons. And it's a 5-4 Spartan lead. Gets it inbounds right on the tape. Good serve there with the ace. Nice serve there by Batang. That time it's an out-of-bounds serve, and just like that, side out to Maine East. Points have been coming quick here in the first set. Again, neither team really successfully volleying ball back and forth. It's just been a lot of quick points, some aces, out-of-bounds serves, some quick side outs. Spartans set up their offense. Out of bounds. Point to Maine East, and we're tied up at 6. Nick Mazuga back to serve for the Blue Demons. Able to dig it out of there are the Spartans. Nice block by the Spartans there on the spike. Sets up, tries it again. Again, good dig out. Now we're getting some action back and forth. Point Maine East. Mazuga again with the serve. No spike opportunity there for the Spartan, just volley it over. Nice block, not able to dig it out. Tied up again at 7. Mazuga tried for the dig, but couldn't quite get it out of there. A good spike by the Spartans. Players rotating in and out here in the early going. Number 5, Owen Siebert, back to serve for the Spartans. 7 all game. Alcala there returns, sets up the offense, gets it over. Miscommunication by the Spartans means a point for the Blue Demons, 8-7. David Mobila back to serve the ball for the Blue Demons. Fairly even back and forth match here. No specific tendencies that I can really note at this particular point in time. Nice dig, sets up number 7. And with the put down, number 1, Aaron Edamala with the business. (9-7) Maine East here in the first set. Mobila again to serve, returned. Nice block right in front of the net there by the Blue Demons. Sets up. Point Maine East. 10-7 lead. Largest lead either side has had here in the early going. Still early. Ace serve, nets it over, and it's an 11-7 lead. You never want to hit the net on the serve, but sometimes it hits in your favor. That time rolls over, and they get the ace. Mobila again. Maine East able to set up quickly. Point Maine East with a devastating spike. Just couldn't see who that was. I believe that might have been number 23, Gurleen Singh of the Blue Demons. Timeout, Glenbrook North. 12-7 here in the early going. I'd like to thank you all for joining us here for Varsity Boys Volleyball. WMTH is blitzing through a series of live broadcasts this week. We have a ton of things coming up for you. Friday morning at around 9, we're going to be live broadcasting a fashion show, because on Friday morning at 9 a.m., what else would you rather be watching than a fashion show put on by high school students? But that's exactly what we're doing. And then Friday evening, we hope you will join us. We'll be back in the auditorium for the band and choir concert, their finale, as Maine East nets the serve. And a quick point back to the Spartans, a side out, who now trail by a score of 8-12. But yeah, the band choir concert will take place at 7 in the evening in the auditorium. We hope to see you guys there. Always a really excellent concert as the seniors say goodbye to their teachers. Teachers say goodbye to the seniors. It's kind of a night full of emotion and some really excellent music, so we're looking forward to bringing that to you live. 12-9 here, so a fruitful timeout for the Spartans, although a bit of a miscommunication here by the Blue Demons coming out of the timeout. Some botched serves. Nice, gentle spike, not able to recover. Nicely done by number 21, Isaac Marsh, with the side out, and 13-9 here, set one. Excellent spike there by the Spartans. Tried to dig it out and just could not. 13-10. Spartans to serve. Number 6, Daniel Lee, serves it for the Spartans. Nice put down by Aaron Edamala, set up perfectly by number 5, Brandon Brucal, who will now serve for Maine East. 14-10 Blue Demons in the first set of play here at the field house at Maine East High School. Nice serve, dug out of there. Point to the Spartans as Wang touches the net on his spike attempt. Number 11, Jack Josselit. It's his turn to serve it over for the Spartans. Nice block there by number 7 of the Spartans, Claude Ridesy. Probably saying that name wrong. 14-12, Maine East by 2 over the Spartans. The Spartans coming back. Wang there misses the set attempt, and it's an ace for number 11, Jack Josselit. Timeout, Blue Demons. We saw their lead go from 12-7 to 14-13. Coach Kaliza wants to talk it over. So again, you can see the potential of the Blue Demons, but you can also see their deficiencies somewhat. And I apologize, I got a name wrong here. So I believe I said Ryan Vu is returning from injury. He's actually playing. I'm talking about number 20, Brian Yu, will be returning from a back injury shortly. The 6'1" junior. (14-13) in the first set of play here. Maine East leads over the Spartans, but the Spartans are coming back here. Jack Josselit to serve for the Spartans. This time Maine East able to set up their offense. Nice block by number 1. And the dig attempt, and we are tied up. Excellent spike there and block by Aaron Edamala, but is all for naught as Spartans put down a nasty spike of their own, and Vu not able to dig it out. Quick setup, and puts it down. Wang with the spike, side out, and Maine East back up by 1. 15-14 here in the early going. Midway through the first set of play. Nice block by Maine East as they return it again. Sets up the offense. Number 11, Nick Mazuga with the gentle putback. And it's a 17-15 Blue Demon lead as we approach the later stages of the first set. Sean Wang sets it over. Nice spike and put down there by number 16, Alan Bradford of the Spartans. Neither team giving much ground here. Only difference is Maine East seems to be able to hang on by a point or two as we approach the latter stages of the first set. 17-16, Maine East over the Spartans. Louis Batang sends it over. Marsh with the spike. The block attempt fails. Side out to the Blue Demons, 18-16. Isaac Marsh with a great spike there. Marsh again, out of bounds. Two great spikes there by Marsh. 19-16. Nick Mazuga to serve it over. Dug out of there by the Spartans. That time, Spartans able to run their offense to success, and they spike it where no one is. Mazuga tried to dig it out, could not. Side out. Spartans 19-17, Maine East over Glenbrook North. Marsh again with the business. Put it right in the grill of Paul Wazinski of the Spartans, who wanted nothing to do with it. And quickly, 2017, Maine East over Glenbrook North. Nets the serve. Excellent blocking again by Marsh and Singh on the combo. 21-17. As we reach the final points of the first set. Excellent volleyball there to keep that ball alive. All for naught. Excellent spike again by number 16, Bradford. But some great heart shown by the Blue Demons to keep that ball alive without having a penalty and a point. 21-18, Maine East by 3 over the Spartans. Jack McDonough to serve it for Glenbrook North. Out of bounds. Or it's not out of bounds, pardon me. It was touched by the Glenbrook North Spartans, and it's side out Maine East, 22-18. Apologize for that. From my vantage point, it looked like it was a point to Glenbrook North, but it's not. Isaac Marsh to serve, who's had a couple of really good kills for the Blue Demons. Number 7, Claude Ridzi with a nasty spike to where the defense was not. 22-19. Some good back and forth action here at Maine East High School. Daniel Lee to serve for the Spartans. Low set there, but they're able to dig it out. Excellent spike there by number 1. Number 11, Jack Josselet with the kill. 22-20. Maine East trying to hang on and get this first set in the books. Daniel Lee again to serve. Maine East is looking for a side out. Nice block by the Spartans, who now trail by only 1. Timeout on the court. Coach Kaliza, I think, again, wants to talk things over. Both teams relatively evenly matched. This is an excellent play by Isaac Marsh, number 21 for the Blue Demons. Number 7, David Bobila, has been excellent as well, setting up the offense for the Blue Demons. But Marsh has had some great kills, some great blocks. Aaron Edamala, when he gets set, he has devastating height, able to reach right over and puts some hurt on the Spartans. Then for the Spartans, you've got some excellent play happening from Jack McDonough, Alex Bradford, Claude Ridzi, and Jack Josselet able to get some stuff done for the Spartans. 1-point game at this point. See if this can end in 25. We may have to go to extra points depending on how things shake out. Spartans to serve it over. We'll be able to serve it. Excellent, excellent spike by Edamala. Put it where the defense isn't gently. Spartans unable to recover. Maine East gets the much needed side out, 23-21. Brandon Brookall. Excellent serve, but was dug out of there. Great put down by number 7, Claude Ridzi. 23-22. This set may have to go beyond 25 to get a winner. As, of course, team has to win by 2 points. Jack Josselet to serve it over for the Spartans. Had a great game. Side out, Maine East, who now find themselves in a set point situation, match point situation, 24-22 in the first set of play. Robert Alcala to serve it over. And promptly serves it out of bounds. Spartans trail by a point. Still match point though. Alcala digs it out. Wang with the spike. Excellent block. Able to dig it out and volley it over. Block attempt goes out of bounds, and just like that, it is 24 all. Spartans still on the attack. Paul Wojcinski to serve it again. Alcala. Wang out of bounds. Point to the Spartans, who now find themselves in a match point situation. 25-24, the first time the Spartans have led, and it's at the tail end of the first set. Some desperation volleyball here. Excellent job by Jack Mazuga to finally put that down. Some really good returns. Excellent volleyball in that particular point. 25 all. Means we got to play at least a 27 here in the first set of play. The block is out of bounds. 26-25, Spartans over the Blue Demons. Match point situation for the Spartans. Ethan Brodell to do the serving. Bad luck there. Good block attempt, but it goes out of bounds. Maine East will have to defend well to get a side out and bring it back. Excellent serve. Tough to tell if that would have gone out or not. Excellent putback by Marsh. Gently dips it over the top. Defense not able to recover, and we are tied again, 26, playing at least a 28. First set of play. Nick Mazuga to serve. Who wants this first set? Ball goes straight up on the block. Again, Marsh with the great spike and kill. 27-26, match point for Maine East. Marsh has had several impressive kills, not with power, but just putting the ball where the defense is not. And just like that, the Spartans return the favor, tied up 27-all. Number 9, Zach Fox to serve it over. Excellent spike. The block did not go over. Good attempt by number 23, Gurleen Singh. Match point for the Spartans, 28-27. Marsh again tries to put it back, but this time it's all for naught. And Glenbrook North comes back to take the first set by a score of 29-27. We'll be back for the second set of play in just a few moments here on WMTH-TV, brought to you live from the field house at Maine East High School on YouTube.com. Welcome back to Maine East High School. Entering the second set of play here between the Spartans of Glenbrook North and the Maine East Blue Demons. Exciting first set that Maine East led most of the way, but the Spartans come back at the end to take the first set by a score of 29-27. Pretty evenly matched volleyball. I don't think either team trailed by more than 3 points at any point during that set. Maine East again led most of the way, and literally the last 2 points were scored, 3 points were scored consecutively by the Spartans to take the first set. We'll see if Maine East can come back here in set 2 and push things to a third set of play. Again, Blue Demons coming into this game 9-12 overall, 1-4 in conference. So kind of a struggling team, as Coach Kaliza said. However, they do have the talent. The one team they have beaten conference is Vernon Hills. Vernon Hills probably the best team in the CSL North. They are a ranked team. Miscommunication there. Mazuga tried to spike it and couldn't reach it, and nets out, and a quick 1 point deficit for the Blue Demons. Daniel Lee to serve for the Spartans. Nice spike, and it dies on the floor. Excellent spike by Sam Wang. Bit of miscommunication there by the Spartans. .22, Robert Alcala to serve it for the Blue Demons. 1-all, just in the early moments of the second set. Maine East touches the net, and it's side out to the Spartans. Shallow set there. Put down by number 11, Mazuga. Nasty. 2-all. Sam Wang to serve to the Spartans. Set up their offense. Number 21, Isaac Marsh with the kill. He's had himself a game so far. 3-2 Maine East over the Spartans. And again, Sam Wang to serve it over, nets it, and side out to the Spartans. Excellent block there by number 7 of Maine East to prevent that disaster, Bobila. But the Spartans with the point anyway. 4-3, Maine East trails early. Paul Wajinski to serve it over for the Spartans. Nets the serve, still gets over. Again, Isaac March with the kill. 4-all, side out to the Blue Demons. Nick Mazuga to serve this time. That spike attempt nets out, and the Blue Demons take their first lead of the game by 5-4. Mazuga again to serve. Excellent blocking combo by Isaac Marsh and number 23, Gurleen Singh. 6-4 lead over the Spartans. And this was kind of the story in the first set. Maine East came out, was able to get up by a point or two, sometimes 3 points, but never able to get up real big on the Spartans. And of course, the Spartans able to come back in the waning moments of the first set, take it. So you're hoping this time maybe you can get a little more breathing room if you're Maine East. 7-4. I guess Maine East did lead by as many as 4 to 5 points in that first set. Nice ace there by number 11, Nick Mazuga, gets the net-friendly tip over, and no one home. Aces are always nice, even though you don't really want to hit the net because you're never quite sure what's going to happen. Zuga again. That time it's out. So the Blue Demons on a little bit of a roll here. Lead by 5 over the Spartans by a score of 9-4. And I believe that might have been the biggest lead Maine East had in the first set, was by about 5. So we'll see if they can increase it here in the second set. Zuga again to serve it over. Excellent deception there by the setter for the Spartans. Returned by Marsh. Nice block by Singh. Nice dig and over. Excellent block by number 16. They finally get the side out, do the Spartans. Alex Bradford says no and shuts the door on Maine East in that spike attempt. It was a good thing too. That was the first volleyball service exchange where I saw some confidence in the offense of the Spartans. They've been kind of struggling a little bit to get their setup and go. Number 7 just fist bumps it down to the ground. David Bobila sides out again, and it's a 6-point lead for Maine East, 11-5 here in about approaching the midway point of the second set. Wang with the dig. March with the spike. March again with the kill. Spartans thought he touched the net. Referee says no. 12-5. David Bobila again. A little bit of a dispute there between the Spartans coaches and the officiating crew. That one bounces off the backboards. Point Maine East. The blocking combo of Singh and March has been difficult for the Spartans to handle here for the past few sets. Almost an ace there. Great serve by number 7. Good dig to get it back over. The Spartans set up their offense. Excellent dig. That time number 5 of Maine East not able to dig it out. Brandon Brucal had an amazing dig. I thought for sure that was hitting the floor, but he dug it out of there. It's a side out to the Spartans, but you got to be impressed with the play so far in this set by the Blue Demons, who lead the Spartans by a score of 13-6. Marsh again with the kill, side out. Isaac Marsh is having himself a game. He's got at least a half dozen kills between the two sets, probably more. And he's going to serve this one. Nice dig there. Excellent play on both sides. Edamalo with the put down. I don't know. Point Maine East. Spartans touch the net. Blue Demons have opened up a 10-point lead, 16-6 here in the second set of play. Isaac Marsh again to serve it over. Largest lead for any team at this point in the volleyball match. Edamala to serve, to spike it. Nice job by number 11 of the Spartans to get the side out. Jack jostle it. Both teams showing a lot of power on the spike, but also a lot of finesse to put it where the defense is not. Low set there. Excellent dig by number 3 of the Spartans. Touches the net, does number 7 on the set. Point 2, the Spartans. David Babila there on his set. That time ran into the net, and it's a point to the Spartans. Number 12, Jack McDonough to serve it. Excellent serve. Sam Wang, side out to the Blue Demons. That time Brandon Brucall nets the serve. Side out to the Spartans. Excellent job by number 11, Jack Josselet. 17-10, Maine East. Glenbrook North starting to creep back a bit. Misjudged there by Mazuga. We thought that was going to go over, but it nets down. Again, low bump. Brought over. That time it goes out of bounds. Good judgment by Ryan Yu. Or, excuse me, it does stay in bounds. Timeout, Maine East. Coach Kaliza wants to talk things over. Side out to the Blue Demons, who lead by 6, 18-12. Robert Alcala to serve for the Blue Demons out of the timeout. We get the quick side out. Spartans net their offensive set, 19-12. Again, thank you for joining us tonight. Want to remind you, you can watch this game anytime. Sam Wang with the spike and the kill. Beginning to see what Coach Kaliza was talking about with this group. They are more than capable of putting up some impressive showings here in a volleyball match. They just got to work on consistency. Side out to the Spartans, last touch by Maine East, who now lead by 5, 20-15 as we get into the latter stages of the second set. See if Maine East can hold on here and take it to 3. Been some excellent individual play. Isaac Marsh stands out. Sam Wang stands out. Bobila, Mazuga, all had some good stowings here. Excellent job by Bobila. Just battles it down to the Spartan side of the net. Important side out here, 21-16. Mazuga to serve. Paul Wojcinski, excellent kill. And just like that, sides back out to the Spartans. Maine East leads by 4. Can they hold on? Remember in the first set, the Blue Demons led almost the entire way and lost literally in the last 3 points. The Spartans were able to overtake them by a score of 29-27. Out of bounds on the spike attempt. Spartans maintain the ball. Maine East needs a side out here. Louis Batang to serve. Bobila with the setup. Brandon Marsh again with the kill. Side out to the Blue Demons. 22-18. Maine East by 4. Number 9, Zach Fox with the big spike and kill. Starting to kind of sense more back and forth action as the set becomes closer and closer to being on the line. 3-point Maine East lead. Maine East needs to hang on and get it done. Isaac Marsh again with the kill. He is nasty when he wants to be. 23-19. Number 10 of the Spartans, David Goosis with the kill and the side out. 23-20 again, 3-point lead Maine East. The Spartans net out, and it is a match point situation for Maine East as they're trying to take the second set to even it up and bring this match to a third set of play here at the Fieldhouse at Maine East High School. 24-20, Maine East over Glenbrook North. Out of bounds. Maine East takes the second set by a final score of 25-20, and we're going to a third set. And we'll be back in about 3 short minutes to bring you the third set of action here at Maine East High School Fieldhouse. Welcome back. Third set of play here to get underway. Play to 15. Maine East led most of the first set. Spartans overtook them at the end of the first set by a final score of 29-27. Maine East led relatively comfortably throughout the second set of play and overtook the Spartans to even up the series by a score of 25-20. The final set to 15 will determine the match. Excellent play on display. Isaac Marsh had himself a game. Sam Wang, Nick Mazuga, Brandon Bacall, David Bobila, Aaron Edamala have all contributed mightily to this squad's evening up the sets. And to start off the final set of play will be Brandon Bacall to serve for the Blue Demons. Nice dig. Bacall sets it up. Ethan Brodell with the kill for the Spartans. Good volley on display here in the first point of play. Spartans with the serve, and it's a good one. Brandon Bacall tries to set up his offense and overshoots it over the net, not out of bounds, and it's a quick 2-0 Spartans over Maine East here in the early going of the third set. Number 13, Ethan Brodell to serve. Again, the offensive timing is off right now for the Blue Demons. Again, that set too strong for them to get it over. They net it. 3-0 Spartans over Maine East. Excellent set. Out of bounds. That's a good thing. That was an excellent serve by Ethan Brodell after the near miss there. Side out to the Blue Demons. 3-1 here in the early going of set 3. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast here on YouTube. And again, remind you that this will be in its entirety on YouTube anytime you like to see it. Also, Friday in the morning, we will be bringing you a live broadcast fashion show because we want to. And then Friday evening in the auditorium, we'll be live broadcasting the final band and choir concert of the 2018-2019 school year. Side out to the Spartans, who quickly net the serve, and right back to Maine East. 4-2, Spartans over the Blue Demons here in the early going. Of course, play is compressed somewhat here in the third set as we only play to 15. Out of bounds on the serve. Some sloppy play here in the early going by the Blue Demons, not able to get their offensive sets going, and some missed time hits, some serves out of bounds, and they trail by 3. Maine East's got to calm down and just play their game. And it starts with Brandon Marsh, who almost had himself another kill. Excuse me, Isaac Marsh. Out of bounds on the block, side out to Maine East. Again, Isaac Marsh having himself a game. Very important player for the Blue Demons. And again, we'll remind you, talking to Coach Kaliza, very excited to announce that a junior player, number 20, Brian Yu, is healthy and should be playing volleyball in the next day or two. Finally got cleared by medical staff to return to action after he was sidelined the entire season to this point with a broken back. Very serious injury. We're happy to have him back healthy, walking around at all, and the fact he's able to play volleyball is a great thing. Maine East on the serve, and it's a good one. Number 16 of the Spartans, Alex Bradford, able to put it where the defense is not. Side out to the Spartans, who lead by 2, 6-4 over Maine East. Owen Siebert to serve. Alcala to return. Isaac Marsh spikes that one all the way through the doors. David Wabila nets the serve. Again, some inconsistency here in the third set from Maine East that they didn't really show in the first two sets. And for a team that's struggling, you want to get that killer instinct going and not be too intimidated by the moment. Maine East touches the net. Point to the Spartans, who lead 8-3. But we didn't see out-of-bounds serves, sloppy offensive sets through the first two sets of play. And now we're kind of getting that for the Blue Demons. You hope that's not going to be the story of this third set. Number 13, Ethan Brodell with the kill. 9-5, Spartans over the Blue Demons. Every point feels much more magnified in the third set. Good block, but it's netted. 10-5. Jack McDonough to serve for the Spartans, but not before a timeout by the Blue Demons, and it's a good time to call one. Coach Kaliza's got to get his team together and just get him to focus and reset. They're down by 5, but it's easy to come back one side out, 1 point at a time. So we'll see how Maine East responds out of the timeout. They trail the Spartans in the third set of play by a score of 10-5. Jack McDonough again to serve for the Spartans. Wabila to set up. Gets the side out. Aaron Edamala, with all of his length, is able to extend, deflects his spike off of a Spartans player. Just like that, Maine East has the ball back. Isaac Marsh to serve it. Out of bounds. Nice dig by number 7. Edamala again with the kill. Edamala proven to be a deadly weapon for Maine East. He's not always in on kill attempts, but he's so tall, lanky, and lean, he can get that full extension over and able to deflect that ball off the Spartan players. Marsh again with the serve. This time, Maine East able to run some crisper offensive sets. It's evident out of the timeout. Edamala again. Point to Maine East, who have come back and now trail by only a point. 10-9 in the third set of play. Head coach of the Spartans trying to calm his squad down. Side out to the Spartans. As Edamala, and that time they netted out. And the lead now is 2 points Spartans over Maine East. Isaac Marsh comes out of the game. Number 2, Ryan Vu, checking in. Side out, Maine East. Brandon Bacall to serve. He netted one out earlier. You're hoping he doesn't make that same mistake again. Maine East trails by a point. Excellent serve. Side out, Maine East. And it's too bad. Brandon Bacall tried to just kind of instinctually stab at that ball, and he hits it. It's going to go out of bounds, but the point is to the Spartans, who lead by 2, 12-10. Excellent serve and an ace by number 13, Ethan Brodell. 13-10, Spartans. Good volley to save it. Out of bounds, side out to Maine East. It's getting late here at Maine East High School. Score 13-11. Blue Demons been trailing all set. They just haven't been able to get in a good rhythm. And this would be a great time to find it here. Alcala with the serve. Nets the spike attempt. Do the Spartans. Point to Maine East. 13-12. Zach Fox there with the botched attempt. Alcala again with the serve. Side out Maine East. Their block goes out of bounds. This is what I'm talking about. They just haven't been able to keep that momentum once they've recaptured it from the Spartans. And it's a match point situation. And the Spartans are going to win the volleyball match just like that. Excellent serve to put the game away by Paul Wajinski. And the final score here at Maine East High School. Maine East loses the third set by a score. Apologize, everybody. It does go to 20, not 15. I thought it was a 15-point third set. It goes to 20. My apologies. Maine East still alive. That's the good news. Side out Maine East. That serve goes out of bounds. Maine East still trails by 3, 16-13. Apologies, folks. I don't call volleyball very often. I knew it was set 1 and 2, 25. In the past couple of years, we haven't gone to a third set, so it goes to 20. Side out again to the Spartans. Again, the Blue Demons have not been able to recapture momentum for any real length of time. They're staying in it. They can still go on a run. They can still take this set, but time's getting late, and they got to make their moves now. Isaac Marsh with the point and the side out. Play continued there for a moment. The ref must not have clearly seen that that ball had touched the ground. Makes the correct call. Nick Mazuga to serve. Singh, number 23, spikes it down for the point. Isaac Marsh, who must have double-digit kills by this point in time. And the Spartan lead has shrunk to a point. This is the momentum we've been looking for. Let's see if they can maintain it. A couple of very evenly matched squads here, battling in the third set. Ethan Brodell with the side out and the kill. Owen Siebert to serve for the Spartans, 18-16. They lead Maine East. Nets the serve and side out. David Bobila, the offense runs through him, has some excellent setups all game long with the serve. Miscommunication, point Maine East, and it is 18 all. Just barely able to get that set off. Side out to the Spartans, 19-18. Number 12, Jack McDonough to serve. Bobila sets it up. That kill attempt out of bounds by Adamala. Timeout on the floor. McDonough again with the serve. Bobila not able to set the ball so that Marsh could get to it. Point to the Spartans, 21-18. Again, their lead up to 3, which seems to have been the lead kind of almost the entire game. Maine East just hasn't been able to close and overtake yet. Bobila sets it up. Isaac Marsh gently puts it over. Excellent block. Edamala. And Singh. Side out Blue Demons. Players rotate in for Spartans. Isaac Marsh to serve. Bobila sets up. Adamala serves it over. Good volley here. Point to the Maine East. Side out Spartans. Maine's defense not ready, thought that ball was not going to go over to their side of the net, and it did. Mistimed their blocks, and just like that, side out Spartans. Bobila sets it up. Edamala. Hits the net, point to the Spartans. Daniel Lee to serve. Excellent serve. Bobila sets it up. Side out, excellent block by Sam Wang. 23-21. Brandon Bacall to serve. It's the second net serve for Brandon Bacall. Been a tough night on the serve for him. He's had a couple of good ones, but you don't want to have ones hitting the net, especially in the waning moments. And now it is a match point situation for the Spartans. 24-21. See if Maine East can flip the momentum and keep this going. Side out. (24-22), Spartans over Maine East. Alcala to serve it in. Match point situation. With that kill, the Spartans have defeated the Maine East Blue Demons by a final set score of 25-22. Excellent volleyball on display here. Both teams play great. Once again, Glenbrook North able to overtake the first set by a score of 29-27. Maine East came back to take set two by a score of 25-20. And in the end, Glenbrook North led comfortably most of the third set. Maine East just not quite able to get the momentum enough to carry them over. And Maine East loses to Glenbrook North in the third set by a final score of 25-22. That'll about do it here for WMTH-TV. As we say goodbye, I would like to thank Maine East High School, their athletic director, Steve Schanz, for hosting us. I'd like to thank both coaches for the Spartans and, of course, Coach John Kaliza for his insight and information into tonight's game. For producer Isabella Massini, camera operators Pallavi Raju and Neelish Patel, I'm Mr. Ash. This is WMTH-TV. Thank you so much for watching. As a reminder, this game will be available in its entirety on YouTube.com. Just look for WMTH-TV and subscribe. We will see you on Friday at our fashion show broadcast. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.